On the desolate shores of the cremation ground stood an old, dilapidated bungalow, steeped in mystery and fear. Local people whispered tales of its haunted past, recounting horrifying encounters with malevolent spirits and the eerie sounds that echoed through the night. But perhaps the most chilling tale was that of a gruesome murder fueled by greed. Many years ago, this bungalow belonged to two brothers, Kunal and Jiyen. Inherited from their parents, they had peacefully enjoyed the tranquility of the seaside location for years. However, as time passed, greed began to consume Kunal. Envisioning grand schemes of wealth and prosperity, he coveted the entire property for himself. On a fateful night, driven by envy and greed, Kunal devised a sinister plan to claim sole ownership of the bungalow. Inviting Jiyen to the bungalow under the pretext of discussing the transfer of his share of the property, tensions escalated between the brothers until they erupted into a violent altercation. In a fit of rage, Kunal seized a nearby object, a heavy statue, and struck Jiyen on the head, causing his immediate death. Shocked and terrified by his own actions, Kunal hastily buried his brother's body in the darkness, hoping to conceal his crime. But in that moment, the bungalow became cursed with Jiyen's vengeful spirit. Strange occurrences plagued the property, instilling fear in anyone daring enough to approach. Efforts to sell or demolish the bungalow were futile, leaving behind a desolate and cursed edifice that served as a grim reminder of the heinous deed committed within its walls. Over time, the lore surrounding the haunted bungalow near the cremation ground became a subject of curiosity and fear for generations of locals. Despite numerous attempts to investigate or exorcise the trapped souls within, none could rid the abandoned property of its lingering curse. Superstition ran rampant, and tales of the bungalow's tragic history served as a cautionary warning to those who dared to venture near. Nevertheless, amidst the warnings and the ominous atmosphere that surrounded it, there were always those who sought to uncover the truth behind the legends of the haunted bungalow. Some were driven by thrill and excitement, while others were inspired by a quest for truth behind the tales of revengeful spirits. One such group of fearless explorers comprised friends Nathan, Mia, and Alex. Influenced by the tales of the ghost bungalow, they made a pact to uncover its mysteries once and for all. Equipped with flashlights, cameras, and nerves of steel, they set out on a moonlit night to confront the unknown. As they approached the bungalow, a sense of unease crept over them, but they pushed aside their fears, determined to reveal the truth. Passing through overgrown gardens and crumbling pillars, they finally reached the front door, hesitating for a moment before swinging it open with a creak. Inside, darkness enveloped them, pierced only by the faint beams of their flashlights as they cautiously explored each room. The air was heavy with the weight of the past, and they could almost sense the presence of the souls that lingered within. Suddenly, a chill wind swept through the bungalow, extinguishing their flashlights and plunging them into darkness. Panic spread through the group as they fumbled for their phones, searching for a source of light to guide them to safety. In the dim glow of their screens, they saw an eerie figure looming at the door, a spectral apparition with hollow eyes and outstretched arms. With a cry of terror, they turned and fled from the bungalow, their hearts racing as they returned to the safety of the outside world. Though they had escaped with their lives that night, the harrowing encounter would haunt their dreams for years to come, a reminder of the otherworldly powers and hidden mysteries lurking in the darkness.